Well, Greg,
Hello.
the time has finally come.
Let's go, Buffalo! Woo!
Greg literally just woke up after taking a nap. So we'll see how he does on the show. But we are so excited. Been waiting and planning this trip for several months. We are going to go to our first Buffalo Bills game. But that's not all. There's one more thing. And there's another thing.
We'll tell you all about it.
It's coming
up next on D&G Explorers. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our show.
Welcome to our show.
It's
Welcome to our
October
show.
1st.
Yes.
The beginning of spooky season. You can barely see any of the spooky stuff, but
We showed it last week.
I know.
Greg is so excited for it.
We will have a spooky show or spooky shows when we come back after next week. But this week, we're doing a little spookiness and a little Let's Go Buffalo!
A lot of Let's Go Buffalo. We've been planning this trip ever since we found out that this was the last year for the Bills. We've been planning this for a while. They didn't release the schedule, I think, until May 12th is when they finally released the NFL schedule. And we were trying to... You're in my light, Greg.
I'm not in your light. I'm looking at the comments.
See, there you go. See, I'm glowing now. So
you got light over there.
Apparently not, because it must be like a zombie or something. It's not reflecting off me. But we've been planning this since May 12th when we had the dates of the new schedule for the NFL. I'm going to adjust myself. Sorry.
Excuse me?
No, not me.
Oh my! That's what you said. No, you heard it all, folks. That's what he said.
Still, you got like this great glow, and I have like nothing.
I have a great glow.
It's all about Greg, apparently. Oops.
It is. Your birthday's done and over with. That was yesterday.
All right.
Yesterday.
And now we have the sunlight in there.
Moving on. Ship's gone away. Everybody's done with it. It's all okay now. That was fine.
Oh boy. All right. I
have a natural glow. Look at that.
Apparently, that's going to bug me. Okay, anyway.
It's going to bug you that I have a natural glow?
No, I don't like when
look at that.
It's reflecting off of the TV.
Funny.
I don't like that. Anyway, sorry, guys. Technical difficulties.
Only for you, not me.
Which we tend to have.
For you, not me.
But when they released the NFL schedule on May 12th, we were trying to work it around. Our friends had asked us to go to Walt Disney World with them. They live about 2 hours south of us in Bakersfield, California. We're from California. And they don't fly. So they take their RV and they've been traveling.
Well, they choose not to fly.
They don't fly.
They choose not to fly.
But they don't fly.
They chose not to fly.
So they're in their massive RV, which is like a huge house on wheels. And they're going to be eventually making their way to Walt Disney World. They're staying at Fort Wilderness Campground. And after our game in Buffalo, we were going to fly over there and spend the rest of the week there. So we'll talk a little bit about that. Greg, why don't we welcome in our fans, our explorers?
So we have Mary Ellen Dillon, welcome. Ann Hanley, welcome.
See you soon.
Anthony Simone, welcome. Scroll down, please.
Oh, sorry.
You have one thing. You can't even do it. More to see, welcome. Carnival Cruise Addicts, welcome.
Oh, I failed again.
Choo Choo, welcome. Mark, Old Restless, welcome. And Angela Niwa, check.
Did you say Anthony?
Yes, I did. But welcome again, Anthony.
Welcome. Sorry, we're still scrolling down.
And I think we are all caught up. Anthony, I have not seen Scooby. I have not seen The Strangers Chapter 2 yet. I heard it wasn't that good, but I still want to see it at some point. Oh, you said you saw it. Okay. Well, I hope you liked it. Yeah, so it's been a busy and long week. I'll just say that. So a lot going on, but all is good. So, and then just, work and we had Derek's birthday too. So just lots of things going on, but everything's good. So,
oh, look at that.
Jamie Wilhite, welcome.
Handsome Buffalo fans.
Aww.
Angela said, got my new laptop set up just in time for the show. Yeah, congratulations,
Awesome.
Angela. Yeah, more to see. They used to fly, but
one has a fear of
I think they
flying,
both do, but
so
one has a real
more than the other.
Yeah, so they choose not to fly, like Greg says, and so they go to the RV. They've done a couple of west to east coast trips. Gone on a cruise out of New Jersey. They've gone to Walt Disney World before. They've gone back to Walt Disney World. They were at Dollywood yesterday and the day before. What is wrong with the cat?
He's slipping and sliding.
Is he after a lizard or something?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So they're on their way over there. I think they're in North Carolina. They're supposed to be
the moonwalk
in Fort Wilderness on Saturday. That morning we will be in Buffalo, so we will be meeting up with them on Monday. So excitement. But Greg, I think we need to kick it off with a drink. I'm going to make a concoction. So we're going to mix this pumpkin cider, and we're going to mix it with...
That's not the name of it, though.
Yeah, it's a pumpkin. It's a headless pumpkin.
It's called Headless Pumpkin by Angry Orchard. We've had all of them.
Yeah.
This one was pretty good. I think that looks like a monster pumpkin or something. The pumpkins don't grow on trees. I don't know what that is. It's an apple, I think. Monster apple or something.
That tree has got the pumpkin head on it. So we're going
to... but most pumpkins don't grow on trees. That's
they
weird.
grow on a vine. They grow on a vine. I thought it would be fun to kind of...
Oh my gosh.
Dripping all over the place.
Wow. You can't even pour it.
Good thing I have a napkin here.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it would be fun today to talk about my history with the Buffalo Bills.
Oh my gosh. It's not all about you now.
Why explain why this is such a big trip for me?
I know. More sunshine, please.
Welcome, Jim.
Welcome, Dilly Dilly Jim. Season's greetings. Spooky times are ahead. I know. We're both excited. And I know that you have a history with the Buffalo Bills when you were a wee little lad playing pee-wee football.
There's more I want to go into it, and just some of the memories over the years and that. All right, Greg.
Yeah, I was hoping to hear all about Little Explorer's love of the Bills.
Thank you, Old Restless.
Cheers, Dilly.
Jim, I hope plans are still there. we are hopefully to meet up with Jim again and see the rest of his family this time. So
Yeah.
dilly dilly.
I just
You didn't
had
make a
dream.
face,
No.
so that's a good thing.
It's good. Yes, it would be awesome if we still have the plans, Jim. If you're still available to do that, that would be cool. And cheers, fellas. Yes. Old Restless, I don't know. Bringing some spookiness in. I don't know if you saw Strangers Chapter 2, but if you did, let me know what you thought, please. I know Anthony just saw it. I don't know what you thought, Anthony, but you can either say it in the chat or we can talk later. You just made everything. Something fell. Oh my God! You're just throwing them on the floor.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So
Oh my gosh!
we are.
Never
First, we'll talk about the Buffalo Bills. Go Bills Mafia. I used to hate when people would come up and say Bills Mafia, because to me it sounds like so gangsterish. But now I've taken on that.
Oh my gosh!
That I've accepted that term.
It's not mafia as in
I know. I just
gangster.
The term mafia sounds gangster to me.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard not so good things about Strangers 2. Yeah, I have heard that as well. And I was going to see the movie Him, and I wasn't feeling well, so I actually canceled both at the time. So
more to see. This is actually very good.
sometime I'll see it.
It's a pumpkin cider, and then this is I think it was a melon. It's got natural juices with vodka. It's got vodka.
There's nothing natural about that.
But it was green, so I don't know. It kind of looked like no, it's not like a Midori sour. It looks like a Midori sour now, but this isn't bad actually. It's refreshing. There we go. So we'll talk a little bit about history of the Bills, things like moments in Bills history that meant a lot.
The drink looks like a urine sample. Just saying. A very illuminated urine sample. But go ahead.
You're ruining my moment, Greg. Okay.
And having fun.
And then we'll talk about the trip, what we're doing in Buffalo. And then you can tell Greg is so excited about my special moment.
I'm fine.
But as I mentioned before, I
Ben,
played...
PGB, welcome.
Welcome, Ben.
Well, I'm going to say hi before we forget.
I played on a Pee Wee football team in England called I'll just say they were the Woodbridge Bills. I thought the first year we were the Buffalo Bills, but since the fact that I was only a wee tad little in third grade person.
I thought you were going to say a tadpole.
Basically.
Wow.
They probably were the Woodbridge Bills to begin with, and was a Bills fan since then. You're looking at something there. It's because Buffalo fans are so fanatic about our team, and I would definitely agree with that. And then we lived in England for 2 years while I played on the Bills. And then in 1977, we came over here to the U.S. And that was the year I was a Bills fan was in 1975. They were 8-6. They had been with the playoffs for 2 years before that. O.J. Simpson was their star. O.J. Simpson was as big as Josh Allen is to the Bills now. So we got Josh Allen jerseys. You can barely see Josh Allen. This poster behind me is Josh Allen. He's a local boy for us here.
Angela, what do you mean didn't know you were both growing food savers?
Oh, she's talking about this.
These aren't food savers. Oh, you mean food catchers? That's disgusting. No. I am very clean when I eat, thank you. I'm very proper and have etiquette when I eat, thank you. A wee little lad, Angela said.
So, yes, the Bills were a really good team when, before O.J. Simpson broke the record at the time. He was a really good player. We all know what happened to O.J. Simpson, sadly, but he was the man there in the day, and they called them O.J., and the offensive line was called the Electric Company because they provided the energy for the juice to get all these runs. And I never had a chance to see him play for Buffalo. That was a term, O.J.
I know.
Electric Company
to get the runs.
Providing to get the runs.
That's what you said.
When he ran the ball.
I hope he changed his underwear because that's pretty gross.
And then things changed quickly. We were 2-12. in 1976. We were 3-11 when we were here. OJ was traded. That was his last year, but he got hurt, and he was not the same player because of all the injuries that he had. And they traded him to San Francisco, and that was kind of an end of an era. There was one chance because the Bills were so bad, and it's not like TV was nowadays. I remember they played the Miami Dolphins on TV in December 1977, and OJ wasn't playing, and I never saw him play for the Buffalo Bills, which was, to me, sad. But I did see him play for the Niners, but he was not the same runner on the Niners that he was in his heyday of the Bills, which was sad. I did see him in a live game, not in person, but on TV. That was great moments. We sucked for a few years. The NFL changed from going from 14 games. They expanded it to 16. The Bills got a new coach named Chuck Knox. And by the end of the 70s, the Bills were very formidable. I think their defense was called the Bermuda Triangle. And they were tough. They finally beat the Dolphins in 1980 because they had not beat the Dolphins in 1970s. 0 for 20 against the Miami Dolphins. And they finally beat them in 1980.
Wow. But at least you went to 4 consecutive Super Bowls in a row.
We're getting to that.
So just, yeah.
And
Jim Kelly, I think it was, or Russell said.
The quarterback that I know that is kind of a love-hate relationship for Bills fans was Joe Ferguson. He was a Bills quarterback when I started liking them, and he was a Bills quarterback through 85, I think, was his last year in Buffalo. So he was there many years, maybe as much as 12 years he was quarterback for the Bills in Buffalo before he moved on. But yes, and I remember they finally made the playoffs in 1980, and they ended up losing to the San Diego Chargers in like the last 2 minutes of the game. And poor Joe Ferguson was hurt. He was hobbling around, and the Bills were winning 14-13. But their defense, they gave up a long play. I cried. We finally made it to the playoffs. I cried. That was when I realized I was superstitious with the Bills stuff, because I would always have my same shorts that I would wear. I would have my socks. I would have my own little Bills outfit.
You washed them.
I did.
The same ones.
And I still do that today. I have a shirt that I wear all the time, socks that I wear. My little Bills uniform is what I call it. And then we stunk again after a few years. We ended up rebounding, and we became a powerful team in the late 80s, and that began our Super Bowl run. Players like Joe Ferguson, Thurman Thomas, Bruce Smith, Andre Reed, future Pro Bowlers, our coach Mark Levy, future Pro Bowler coach. They made a huge difference in Buffalo. If you ever have a chance, if you guys ever care, there is a video out there called 4 Seasons in Buffalo, I think, that was fall. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's called the 4 Seasons of the Fall. But it's about the Buffalo Bills, and it was about them going to the Super Bowl, and then the next year trying to get back, and then the next year. We are the first team in history to play 4 straight Super Bowls. And yes, we are the first team to lose 4 straight Super Bowls. The only team which has lost as many games as the Bills is the Miami Vikings. They've lost 4 Super Bowls, but they spread them out.
But we're 4-0 right now. Unbeatable, us and the Eagles. So, knock on wood that this coming Sunday makes it 5-0 when we're there blessing the game with our presence. No,
Right.
with all of our presents.
And then the Bills went through a playoff drought. They had some players that you would like. They had some heyday moments, like with Doug Flutie. We got Drew Bledsoe from the Patriots. He's the one that, when they traded him, Tom Brady took over, and the Bills didn't make the playoffs for like.
And we're playing the
18
Patriots this Sunday.
This weekend. It was about 18 years the Bills did not make the playoffs until the Bills' new current coach, he's not new anymore, it's his 8th year, I believe, is Sean McDermott. And his first season, he took the Bills to the playoffs. They barely got in because another team won, but we still made the playoffs. And with the exception of the second year, when they didn't make the playoffs, we've been to the playoffs every year since that. So 7 of the 8 years that Sean McDermott has been in the playoffs. It might be 6 out of 7.
I think this
We've
is
gone
our
to the
year
playoffs.
for the Super Bowl. Woo-woo!
Praying for it. So
we're on a good stream.
North
right
to
now.
Neverland, hello.
Welcome from North to Neverland.
So we've seen the Bills. I've seen the Bills about 6 times on the West Coast. I've seen them in LA against the Rams, against the Raiders. We've seen them in San Francisco a couple times. And
I think I've seen them twice with you.
You've seen them against the Rams and against the Niners. We won the one against the Rams, but lost the one against the Niners. We got spanked against the Niners. It was horrible. But since we started traveling, we kind of put it on the back burner. It wasn't really a priority. But then when we found out the stadium is going to be taken down at the end of this year, I thought, you know what? If I don't get a chance to go see the Buffalo Bills play, I am going to be destroyed.
Well,
I'm going to think,
see them before they
gone.
tear down the old one.
Stadium. Yeah. And I'll be like kicking myself, like, why didn't I go to see that stadium? So when the schedule came out this year, we actually canceled a cruise so we could get on this to see the Bills play. So we've been planning it out. We are excited to do that. And then I thought, well, what else is in Buffalo? Anne Handley is in Buffalo with her husband Rich.
Yeah, we're gonna see
her.
Niagara Falls on that Saturday.
So,
this coming Saturday.
So she's nice enough to take us around, and
we're a lot better, Anne. So you don't need to worry. We're doing a lot better. I'm just now more worried about my right foot with plantar fasciitis back again. But Derek got me some insoles, so hopefully that helps. It feels a lot better walking on those.
Not only that, our friend Mike
will be okay.
Mike has the same issues with it. So
yeah, so does one of my brothers too.
So they're all going to be hobbling around, which probably means I'll start hobbling around just because I don't want to feel them to feel guilty.
Oh my gosh. You'll be saying bye. You catch up when you can.
So we looked. I've been looking at a lot of different things in Buffalo, enough to know that this trip is going to be way too short. And that,
oh my gosh,
that we're not going to be able to see everything that we.
I thought you meant the whole trip, and we're going to be gone for over a week.
Then we probably won't go next year to a Bills game in the new stadium. We'll probably wait for the season after that. But when we do, we'll take a whole week so we can visit friends in Toronto area. We can go to spend more time at Niagara Falls because there's a lot of things you can do in Niagara Falls.
Traveling with special abilities. Welcome. Awesome.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
Derek is going to develop a sympathy limp. Yes, I will.
Wow.
But things we looked at was we looked at the Maid of the Mist, which is a boat that takes you in front of the falls, and you're going to get drenched.
Jim says, Buffaloes don't have bills. Ducks have bills. The name Buffalo Bills is nonsensical to me. My wee brain can't handle it. Wow.
Good question. We are the only team in the NFL.
Buffalo Bill.
Yes, we are the only team in the NFL named after. Why is that light not shining on me? It's like that one is still having more effect than the one closer to me. That makes no sense.
It does make sense.
We are
because it wants to illuminate me.
Apparently, I guess I'm the light.
It's all about me.
So the Bills are the only team in the NFL named after a player, and it's Buffalo Bill Cody. So that's why they stuck with the name. It does. People do say that it is kind of like odd.
You should go.
It is an odd name.
You should go to the tunnel behind the falls.
That's the other one.
Well, Greg, I have handicap plates, so at least we will park as close as possible to wherever we go. Oh, thank you. Maid of the Mist was fun. Are you doing it?
So there's 3 options.
You look like you're under interrogation.
With the lighting. So that was an option to do Maid of the Mist, at least from the U.S. side, because as you go closer to in the water.
We'll still see some change of the leaves.
What the heck did that have to do with?
You said the leaves.
No.
Yes, you did. You said the leaves. What did you say?
I didn't say leaves. At least I didn't mean to say leaves.
What did you
I wouldn't doubt it. I probably did. I don't. When you leave from the U.S. side.
Well, there are changes of the leaves.
Don't go on to the Canada side because it's the water there. So you still stay on the U.S. side because you can't cross into the waters of it. But you still get the mist of the falls. The other option that they have there is called the Cave of the Winds, I believe. That's also on the American side. And as you get closer to the falls,
Craig
get
has foliage
drenched
on his
on
mind.
you get drenched with the water. So that was the second option. The
We're not
third,
doing anything where we get drenched this time.
you do not know how to storytell.
Oh my
the
gosh!
third option
I didn't
is,
say anything
the
wrong.
third option is on the Canadian side, and you have to either walk across the river,
Wow! Now we can walk
Walk
on
on
water.
water.
Oh my gosh!
You have to walk across the
Welcome,
bridge.
Steve Morales. Thank you for
Welcome, Steve.
joining.
Traveling Gilberts. Who the heck are the
Welcome.
Gilberts?
Who the heck are those Gilberts? Apparently, we can walk on water now.
It's
Walk across the river.
It's called the Rainbow Bridge. So you can walk across that into Canada.
That's a sad
And-
name.
Rainbow. They light it up and rainbow.
No, but I'm thinking of other stuff. Go ahead.
No idea.
The Rainbow Bridge.
Oh my gosh, great.
Thank you. Light bulb.
Gosh. And then it was an if I remember right, it was an old power station with the tunnel, and you can walk to the end of the tunnel, and you're walking behind the falls, and it's like right there in front of you. All three of those options, you're going to get wet. Not that I don't like wetting myself. I'm not wetting myself.
What the heck?
Not that I don't like getting wet.
Wow.
But
Even I learned something new about you.
our friends took our luggage.
Who's moist? Oh, you don't like that word.
Our friends took our luggage with us for the Florida portion.
Brad O'Brien, welcome.
Brad.
Welcome.
Sorry we won't be able to get a chance to see you on there.
Hey guys, hope you have a fantastic trip.
Friends
Thank
from
you.
Toronto.
Yes.
But
we
we
see
wanted
you
to-
soon.
we're just taking carry-on with us to Buffalo. We want to travel light.
Well, because our friends have the rest of our luggage
Yeah.
already, so
So we decided we don't want to get wet because then we're gonna have to bring an extra pair of shoes.
because apparently Derek wets himself already, so we don't need to worry about getting wet.
Exactly. Thank you. He's storytelling.
Yeah, he's something right now.
So we decided
He's struggling
this-
talking tonight.
this isn't the time to experience getting wet. Go again. But we
It's
would
not
love
the time
to
to
do that.
experience wetting yourself.
In
Okay.
fact, we might even do all three the next time we go. And
That's a lot of wetting yourself, I guess. Yeah.
but yeah, our plans are to work our way to the observation tower. We still might walk halfway across the bridge because they say you get a good view of the falls. Don't know if we're going to do that yet. It's still up in the air, but we do have our passports because you need your passports to
Your-
get in and out.
Brad said your background is so cool. Love the room.
Thank you.
Thank you. We got some Halloween over here,
Which we
And-
showed last week.
and then some in back of us. So there's the D&G pumpkins there.
But since normally it's all about Derek,
It's not all
the
about
fact that the
you.
D is the only one you can see.
We
that's all that
won't
matters.
say what that stands for. But well, Brad didn't see it, so I'm showing him. I hope no one is just coming into this live wet, moist, wetting themselves. LOL. Well, leave it to Derek, you know.
I often put my foot in my mouth.
Just don't get boat seat butt. Oh, we're not going on a boat. We're just gonna look from the observatory area of the falls.
If you guys are creators, please put in there that you are creators so other people can check your channels out because it's all about exposing yourselves and we love for you guys to expose yourselves. So but remember that. Just put hashtag
Expose
creator.
yourselves and wet yourself, apparently.
Yes. So when you think of Buffalo, what do you? Well, Greg's probably going to leave. I'll see if Greg can answer this. What do you think of when you think of Buffalo besides Niagara Falls and the Buffalo Bills?
I don't know too much about Buffalo. I know it's upstate New York.
Okay, what
It's
about it?
Buffalo, New York?
What
and-
about some kind of culinary?
Buffalo wings, which I am not having blue cheese, and I don't care what anybody tells me or makes fun of me. I will have ranch. If I have to say I have a blue cheese allergy, then I will say that. But I will just say I straight up don't like blue cheese.
Thank you, Ann.
Life
Thank
is
you.
good today.
Woo!
Woo!
Hello, Ronnie and Alma. While I remember, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Everyone has been commenting on Facebook. I've been getting Marco Polos. Thank you so much for that. I don't like the way Facebook does it because I think I've answered it. I probably had over 100, and I answer them, and I try to do each one individually because I feel guilty if I don't. And then I notice, wait a minute, when I come back on like later, there's more. And they're old. They're not as if they were just done. So I don't think they
Mark said it again. Choo Choo is Mark. He's from our Switch, our Nintendo Switch group, and he was saying that a lot. Happy birthday, Derek. Happy birthday, Derek.
So if I haven't reached out to you guys, back to you, and thank you guys for it, I do apologize. As they still come up, I'm going to do it because I feel guilty if I don't reach out to you guys and thank you for doing
more
that.
to see. Put yourself
cool,
out
Nurse
there.
Nancy.
Thank
Happy
you, Nurse
birthday.
Nancy. Welcome. You just missed Derek talking about wetting himself and being moist and wet and all this weird fun stuff. Not really fun, but yeah, we're not going to really get any of that because we're not going to be by Niagara Falls, but it'll be fun.
Traveling with Special Ability says ranch is yummy. You do like ranch on it, but you have to try it because it's not like the buffalo, or it's not like the blue cheese we get here. It's a special kind of blue cheese.
I'll try a little bit of yours.
See, old Russian.
And I don't like blue cheese. It's just gross to me.
So the place where apparently buffalo wings were invented
happens, Nancy said.
It was a place called Anchor Bar. We're gonna go to that.
Oh, don't forget Paulo's Donuts. If that's close by,
we're gonna do that though.
Yeah, if it's close by, we could do it.
We might, because we have a spot on Sunday where we can go. There's a possibility.
And mention sponge candy. Yes. I don't think I've heard of that. We're gonna try that somewhere.
Your age is getting worse than your memory.
Whatever.
It's the chocolate that looks
like. They just mentioned it.
We talked about it before, and you had the same response. I don't know what it is. It's like
I have a lot on my mind lately.
It looks like a crunchy bar with like the honeycomb.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know if it's
hard. It's not chocolate though.
Yes. What is a crunchy bar?
Is it chocolate?
Honey nougat with the chocolate cover.
Oh, I didn't know it was chocolate candy. I thought it was just hard candy. Anthony, you don't like ranch? Oh my gosh! Don't tell me you like blue cheese.
And
it's okay if you do.
I live a few blocks from Paula's. If you want me to bring some of those.
Oh,
well, there you go.
Well, and it'd be cool to go there and experience it too. If we can.
Yeah. Timing is probably going to be more of an issue.
I think I gotta. I had a red velvet donut there. Oh, that sounds good.
Marty C says buffalo wings
you have to go? You gotta do what?
Our favorite.
Traveling Gilberts. I remember a Nurse Nancy. Haven't heard from her in forever. LOLJK. Hope you all had a wonderful time at the wedding. Yes, congratulations.
And Nancy said there's nothing like the free bar that they had. She had to try every drink, and apparently they were all amazing.
I hope the wedding was beautiful and everybody had a beautiful time.
It's fun time. Like a malted type candy covered in chocolate that tastes much better.
Dude, what? Oh, good Lord, dude! Like, don't even go there with that.
Steve was talking about that on Nancy's show last night. About don't forget the dude wipes because she put little baskets for.
I don't want to know people. What's being wiped, but okay.
There's several places. Josh Allen, his favorite one, and what a lot of people say, Wing Nuts is another popular buffalo wing place. We're not going to go to that one. The other place we're going to go to. I don't know what
Jersey Call Angela's talking about. Don't forget my Jersey Call.
yes, I'm gonna when we're at the Bill store, we're gonna reach out to her and because she wants to get a
Oh.
jersey from that.
Why Life is Good Today doesn't like blue cheese or ranch? What do you use on your wings?
He
then?
probably uses honey mustard. Is my guess. Is what his go-to
Oh,
would
honey
be.
mustard's good too. I love mustard in general, so that's good too.
So
Honey mustard's good.
the other place that we're looking at is going to Barville to try their wings. They also have
2 wing places. Oh
yes,
my god,
we're going to be buffalo wing out, but there's more. There's
it's a lot of chicken.
there. That's why I say the next time we go to Buffalo, we have to hit the other ones, which we didn't get a chance to do because there's a lot of people that say these are the best. These are the best. But they also have a thing called,
Yes,
and you're going to
mustard.
have to correct me, beef on whelk, I believe the name of it is, and it looks like a hot pastrami sandwich, but it's corned beef, I believe, and it has like a sesame seed bun.
Barbecue wings sound good too, and
So Greg wasn't listening to me.
beef
for that.
on whelk. Yeah,
So,
I heard you.
My plans is for Greg and I to cut it in half and share it because it looks like the meat is like this much.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna eat all that.
And
Save
then
some money and
we
just
can
share
have
it.
some. We can have some wings.
Beef
Andrew says
on weck.
Welk.
Oh, I love mayo too.
Apparently, I was thinking of Lawrence Welk, showing my age on there. Anthony likes mustard. Also, Andrew says
Very
garlic
good show.
parmesan is my guess.
Ooh, that's a good one too. I love garlic parmesan. I love garlic in general.
Yeah, we don't do spicy either.
Mm-mm.
Traveling good or
Spicy
mayo.
makes my nose run. I can't do spicy too much. I can do mild spicy, but not crazy.
Beef on wet. So yeah, there's several different food culinaries things, and then I started on
Jimmy Brown, let's
Welcome.
go Buffalo.
Go Bills.
Woo-hoo. Welcome.
I started joining Facebook pages from Buffalo, and then I'm just getting all these different information things on there. Some Buffalo Bills stores they have, the BFLO store, the Bills store. We're gonna want to check
Sweet
out.
chili? Oh.
Ooh, that sounds good. So there's a lot planned. There's a place that we just ran out of time. And there is a cider place a little bit north of us. I'm going to see if you've heard of it. It's 538. Man,
This is only the beginning of the trip.
this is
Then you
just the
got-
beginning of
oh my
the
gosh.
rest of our lives.
This is
Rest
this
of our
is the
lives.
beginning.
Rest of our
Wow, I don't really know that song.
lives.
We are also doing Universal Epic Universe. I know Nancy is going on that not too far away in the future.
Well, you've left Buffalo. We're still talking about Buffalo.
I said we have other things that are going on too. So I want to know what Nancy and her daughter think of Epic Universe when they go, and we'll let you guys know what we think. You
Here we
mean
go.
Sitter? Yes, Sitter
Sitter.
from Oweckham.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's called Smith's Orchard Cider Mill.
Wow. What about that?
And they are known for their hot apple cider donuts, as well as
I want to try an apple cider donut.
Yeah.
Hot apple cider donut.
as
That
well
sounds
as
good for Halloween.
an apple cider slush. If you guys can see that,
Yeah, I want
That's
to try that donut and
it
that
is.
slushy for Halloween. That'd be fun.
it is in where is it at? Address. Where are we at? It's in Lockport, New York. It's not far from where we're
Hot
staying.
apple cider donut. That sounds so
Isn't it
good.
good? So I don't know if you've heard of that.
Like sprinkle with the
Yeah.
crumbly stuff on it. Ooh, that would be good too.
They also have a
Crumble
place
sugar.
called I think it was called the Tree House, and it's like a little bar and a little restaurant there. That's south of the Bills Stadium. We also, some of the things we want to do, we're stupid, silly, fanatical Hallmark fans. I watch holiday Christmas movies all year round, which I know makes
We're
Greg
gonna see where it's
sick.
filmed.
The Bills are having it's called A Bills Love Story. It's premiering, I believe, November 22nd this year.
It's a Hallmark
And
Christmas
based on the Bills.
Buffalo Bills game
And
movie.
they filmed it at the Bills Stadium at
Just
East
like what
Aurora.
the Chiefs did last year.
Yes, East Aurora is another location where they're filming, and we want to go to that. They also filmed at a park, but I'm not really going to work my way over there. But that's kind of the plans that we want.
Poor Anne's going to be driving us all around.
Well, I think we can loop it around. We also have the game is Sunday night, so
we'll be
that's
taking breaks, and don't worry.
that's Saturday that we have planned to hang out with.
You are
Ann.
all over the map. Poor girl, she's gonna be wiped out by the
No,
time we're done.
we don't need to go to the cider place or the treehouse. That's for future
The
things.
cider place.
But these are
Yeah,
things
some of
that-
those are just what we want to do at some point.
Yeah, these are things that as I'm getting information more about the area that
Yes,
this
Anthony, Hallmark Christmas movies.
this is a cool place to visit. So those are on our future things, not that we're thinking about doing it.
No, we're not doing it all right now.
Yeah. And
There's
then
no way
on
we
Sunday,
can do all that.
because we're flying a red eye Friday.
Sunday we're gonna rest and relax for most of the day,
and then we're gonna take our transportation to the stadium, but where we don't have to leave until like 5:30 in the evening because the game is at 8:30 at night. So we have basically all day to kind of do things in the morning. That's when we'll go to like another.
No, she
we'll
won't.
go to the Buffalo store. We're going to go to Barville that day up in, is it Williamsburg? We're going to go there. So there's some things that we're planning on doing on Sunday that we won't drag Ann around on that. So different things that we want to do.
I don't know what we're doing Sunday.
I literally just told you.
Well, we're resting a lot Sunday.
That's how Greg,
Can't
how
be
much Greg
going-
listens to me.
Can't be going all over if we're gonna be doing a game and then have to fly right out. You're gonna have me pass out when we go to Epic Universe. You're gonna have to give me an IV of caffeine or drag me across the pavement from ride to ride.
We'll probably get to the stadium about 2 hours before game time. I really want to see the tailgating experience at Buffalo because the Bills fans are insane when it comes to it.
We'll go to people's tailgating parties. We're not from here, but can we join you?
I'm sure they would welcome us in.
We'll buy you a beer or something, and they'll probably just say, "Oh, just come join us. We got plenty here."
And our flight on Monday is
sleep on the plane, but we're only going to have like an hour to sleep on the plane. We're not going to get a lot of sleep between after the trip or after the game to Florida. It's a short ride.
It leaves at 5:15 a.m., 5:15 a.m. out of Buffalo to Orlando.
Hey,
so that we figure we'll probably have to be at the airport at least by 3:30. I know it's not a very big airport, but yeah, we'll have to be there by 3:30. So, and we figure we'll be back at the hotel, which is right at the airport. We figure we'll be there about 1:30 in the morning. So,
oh my gosh,
I don't even know if I'm going to sleep because I'm going to be afraid to go to sleep. Yeah, sleep on the plane. Anthony says,
yeah,
do what
it's only
Nancy
like an
does,
hour
short
of
energy
sleep.
shots. I don't 5-hour energy shots. I
can't
don't
drink that.
Yeah, I don't. They make me.
No,
They make me feel weird when I
I
take them.
can't have energy drinks.
Yeah, but we're taking a shuttle from a mall to the stadium because we will have a rental car, but I'm afraid.
I'll drink caffeine drinks, but not energy drinks.
I'm afraid with the rental car, we'll have to pay more for parking to get into the tailgating, or like into the parking lots, or we might be able to park in someone's neighborhood. But more the fear is getting out, and I hear getting out of the Bills Stadium. They changed the flow of the traffic, and it can take hours. We were thinking maybe taking an Uber.
We're taking
But Uber, they say getting there is easy. Getting out is a nightmare, and it can take people. There's been some
Walden Galleria.
no, but I do want to go to that one because they just opened up a BFLO store there, and that's only like 10 minutes from where we are. It's East Hills Mall, I think, is where we're heading out at. So I looked at it. It's only $5 to take the bus that goes from. They have them in 3 different locations. The one we go is a little bit further away, but it goes to the stadium, and then they said 11:50. I think we have to be there 11:50 p.m. Or if the game's still on, 30 minutes after the game, you have to be there by the end of the game, and then you take the bus beat there. And I figured it's probably going to be a lot easier because that's right out the stadium where you line up on that, and it should be easier for us to get out. So yeah,
Jamie, have a fabulous time, guys. Sleep is overrated. Well, you need it though.
Yeah.
Have to have it.
I was looking at the that Walden Galleria, and there's a lot of good restaurants there. There's a lot of interesting shops. So that probably something Greg and I will do.
We'll be running on
on
adrenaline.
Sunday.
We'll need adrenaline shots. Just take the thing and bam, and we'll be good for another couple hours.
Well, you think about it, Scott. Controversial cruising.
Welcome, controversial.
So you think
cruising.
about it. We're flying red eye.
Dilly dilly.
We fly out of Fresno at 5:50, say 6 o'clock at night out of Fresno. We have 2 layovers. We go to Las Vegas. We have about a 2-hour layover. We fly to Baltimore. We have about an hour and 40 minutes layover. And then we go from Baltimore to Buffalo, get there at about 8 a.m. on Saturday. So not really that much sleep. We'll be partying with Anne and her husband all day long. And then just joking.
Wow.
We won't be partying, but we'll be enjoying
the
their company.
layover does count, but it's time to get onto the pavement, up to the gate. That all counts as part of your layover, and getting off the plane. But by the time you do all that and get to the area that you need to get to, a lot of time has gone by. So really, you're spending a lot of time getting to the next gate, and you won't really have a lot of time in between flights after that.
Yeah, and that's what I was hoping too. And plus, I actually took a screenshot of where they say they're supposed to go, and I figured maybe we can walk around and figure it out. But this is how crazy the Bills fans are. When you sent me that link about the whiteout, in fact, these are the uniforms that the Bills will be wearing. These are special uniforms.
This is
that
what
they
we're
only
wearing.
wear- yeah. It's called rivalry uniforms. So the AFC
With long sleeves on, of
the
course, we'll have.
AFC East. So the Bills, the Dolphins, the Jets, and the Patriots. One time this year, they will be wearing at home their rivalry jerseys. Miami Dolphins wore those on Monday night. Those were the black ones, and they called it Miami Nights. They actually look pretty cool. To me, the colors reminded me of like Southwest colors, like the theme, like Indian Southwest colors. That's what it looked like to me. These are in honor of the fact that Buffalo is snow, so you can see like the gray of the snow. I really like this Buffalo.
Gray snow.
Like the cows.
What the heck's in that snow?
But it's like you can see like.
I know.
How can you make an impression of snow if there's not some kind of difference in variation?
I know what you're talking about.
But I like this, the shiny buffalo here. They took out the red. The only red on this shirt is on this NFL, and the reason is red is a warm color, and this is supposed to honor the how cold it gets in Buffalo. Inside the shirt, it says Bills Mafia on it to honor the Bills Mafia, and normally on a Bills jersey they say Bills here. They say Buffalo to kind of give it a variation on it. So they will also give us, when I don't know if you read it, but they're going to give us towels that we can wave.
Yep, I saw
like the white towels, so we can
I
wave
didn't know
and make
what they
some
were
noise.
calling them. They called them some word. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, so we just got these. They were just available at like September 12th or
These are
something.
nice jerseys.
Yeah,
They are nice.
Different from that, but their helmets are white with this coloring on it. Their pants are going to be white. So it should be
no yellow
be
snow,
good.
Steve.
No.
No yellow snow.
Where the Huskies go.
Wow.
Or snow is wild unless there is a few days and you will need to wear something with sleeves.
Yeah,
So-
we will. We're gonna have like thermals on.
Yes, I got jock supporters.
Wow. Well, that needs to stay warm too. But yeah, okay.
I got thermal. And I bought white ones. That's what's supposed to be delivered today. And of course, I said, "We're sorry, your delivery has been unexpectedly delayed."
And the jock supporters say, "Let's go Buffalo too."
Yes. But
They have horns on them.
I laughed because the Bills fans are crazy. They jump through tables. They'll jump from like the top of a bus and pile dive on the table just to break it.
Yeah, we won't be doing that.
They have like this one guy, 90 minutes before the game, he gets doused with condiments. So they squirt mustard and ketchup.
How is he going to clean himself before the game?
I don't know,
then?
but it's
That's
obviously
going to stink.
because someone was asking about like what to expect. This is their first time going to see a Bills game, just like us, for the same game we're going. And he listed all these different things. They talked about bringing money to people, like if you join tailgaters, to give them money. And they talked about 90 minutes before game time, this guy does this. So it's such a set thing that he does it every single
Where's
single
from
game.
North Maryland from?
From the Niagara area.
It's supposed to be 80 there.
Yes,
So
it is.
Buffalo's not too far from Niagara. I
No.
almost said Niagara.
We our weather when we leave here out of
But
Fresno
it'll be
on
nighttime.
Friday.
It'll be cold.
Our weather when we leave out of Fresno is supposed to be 80 degrees on Friday with a low of 57. And I know you're not listening.
I'm listening.
When
I'm
we
looking
get
at him too.
for game day on Buffalo, it's going to be 74 with a low of 54, I think.
Yeah, we're gonna have thermals on at night.
But
It's gonna be
did you
cold.
not just hear what I said?
Yes, I did.
80 with a low of 57 here in Fresno.
Yes.
74 with a low of 54.
I
That's
sure did
pretty
hear
much
you.
the same
No,
weather.
that's upstate New York. It's going to be cold.
That's 3 degrees difference.
We're
low.
going to see. We're still going to see our breath.
Not that temperature we want.
Okay,
So,
it's going to.
but
be
we will.
cold.
We'll have our thermals on underneath it.
There are campers that are there, so maybe the people change their clothes. Huh.
Yeah,
We'll just
that's
come
true.
already ready.
No,
ready to
just
go.
talking about the people that spray condiments on them, like.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I'm just
gosh,
west of
I
Toronto.
hope
Okay.
so. They would stink.
Over an hour. They're from about an hour from Buffalo. So yeah.
Oh no! What'd you
I
do?
didn't do anything. Hold on. I have no idea.
And we're back.
What just happened there?
Still listening, guys. My boss needs some reports first thing in the morning that need to be completed today.
No
But
worries,
thank
Ben.
you for listening.
Ben, I don't know if you saw the message on your live show this past week, but I really liked your shirt from Knott's Berry Farm. When did you get that?
Yeah, I have not been there
Been there.
in years. You and I haven't been there yet together, but I'd like to.
So Anne says
It's not cold to us New
New Yorkers.
Yorkers, but it would be cold to you. And if there is wind, it can feel colder. Yeah. I don't want to. I mean, we're
See,
just
there you
getting
go.
over being sick. I don't want to get sick
Anne
again.
says, or Angela says, you're not going to be able to see that. Oh, Ben said that was a 2023 shirt. I
I
really
think
like
we
it. That was a
will.
cool
You never
shirt.
know.
So I want to focus more on
The weather is perfect. I hate the heat. LOL. Yeah, I don't like the heat either.
RobFuz.
RobFuz.
Dilly
Dilly.
Guys, check out RobFuz. Awesome guy. His channel is growing. He does a lot of different things, a lot of
Yep.
retro old rides that no longer in Walt Disney World. He gets
Yep.
those out there, so check him out.
I don't think you will see your breath, Greg. Okay. Check everybody out. Check each other out. Check out your
But
channels.
the purpose of this trip is to see the stadium. So although I want to kind of see what the vibe is at the at like the tailgating,
Well, and then we have Florida too. So
but we're gonna go back to Buffalo and we can experience tailgating in a different way.
yes,
The point is to see the stadium. So as soon as that
before they
stadium
take it down.
opens, like because it's not going to be open when we get there, as soon as they start letting people in, I want to go in there. I want to film. I want to walk around.
Derek said
I
he
wanna
wants to
touch
touch and grab
everything.
everything.
I'm gonna
I
be.
said you better be careful what you're touching
Yeah.
and grabbing. It better be part of the stadium and
I'm
not
gonna-
get us kicked out from security.
I'm going to
Because
feel
he's,
the
he's
energy.
too
of it.
busy grabbing
This-
everything and doesn't know what it is.
You know, like not only I did mention Joe Cribbs, who was my favorite running back in like the 80s. I love Joe Cribbs, and then he jumped to the USFL. Cheryl one deck down.
Gilbs.
Huh?
Gilbs? What's Gilbs?
Gilbert's. Oh my gosh, right.
Oh.
But
Cheryl one deck down. Welcome.
over the years, I wanted to kind of show you different things.
He just threw these on the floor. Disrespectful.
This was a special one that we don't really wear anymore because of I don't know,
Paint.
Ben, if Sherry knows how to help us with this. But I like this because this was in
Yeah,
honor
it's coming off
of
the
their
back, too.
50th anniversary. But over the time, it's starting to flake. But
Yeah,
we
it's coming off.
we stopped buying. Well, I said that as we got Josh Allen. We really haven't bought. We buy personalized jerseys because I'll always be a Bills fan. But when the players leave,
Yeah.
it kind of feels odd to still wear a player that's
Once a
not there
Bills
anymore.
fan, always a Bills fan for
Right.
us.
Some other ones is Mr. Flutie, Doug Flutie.
That one's actually stand the test of time more.
Yeah, I don't wear it a whole lot. But he brought, although, I mean, the year he came back, he did really good for us. Of course, who could forget Jim Kelly? Yep. I had Thurman Thomas. Guess I didn't bring it. And then this was like the last one before we started getting Josh Allen stuff. I really love this running back, Fred Jackson. Really just a hard-nosed player. And that's the last Bills jersey that I got with a player on it, and then Josh Allen. Josh Allen is a local boy for us from Fireball. Yep. We're about 30 minutes from there. And
he is a powerhouse for football. You don't mess with him.
Yeah.
And he's awesome.
The thing is when you look at the Bills' history, there's very few quarterbacks which have had an imprint on the Bills. Joe Ferguson.
He's a good guy, too.
Jim Kelly and Josh Allen. They've been few and far between. And whenever you get a quarterback, which is the level and talent of what the Bills have, you got to be grateful for it. And we're very thankful for the Bills having Josh Allen. He won the MVP last year, and he's doing good.
Flutie was a Toronto Argonaut.
Yep, he was.
CFL.
Marv Levy.
Wasn't he?
Marv Levy, and Greg, you'll hear this. When before the Bills game, they'll have a past Bills player. So we'll see that when we go, and they rev up the fans. And one of the sayings, Marv Levy, he was an old military guy. And one of the things he always said to fire up, he goes, "Where else would you rather be than right here, right now?"
I've seen that.
So that was a Marv Levy thing that they did. He was a really good coach, and he's still hanging in there. He's 100 years old. So,
wow! God bless him.
He's doing good. He was upset that I think Josh Allen went to see them, and he goes, "What are you doing here? You need to go back and practice." But it was cool. Really, it was a little emotional to see him in there. But 100 years old, and but definitely one of the Bills coaching legends in there. So much history. The point is, so much history in the stadium. I want to touch everything and feel the power of it. If they let me touch the stadium, I will. And maybe that urinal. Maybe maybe Jim Kelly went in there.
Oh my God!
I don't know.
Sick. You're sick, and I'm gonna tell what you just told everybody. So I'm just playing.
Who knows?
Yeah, I'm not touching no urinals.
So Steve, the Bills went to 4 straight Super Bowls. They lost 4 straight Super Bowls. But saying that
in a row.
Yeah.
But we were the only ones that went 4 straight times in a row.
We did. We were.
How could you lose 4 freaking Super Bowls in a row?
And you know what, though? We were one of the best teams in the league. We should have won the first Super Bowl against the Giant. And the phrase, which has been heard around the world, wide right. The
touch
kicker,
everything, LOL.
The kicker missed it by a little bit to the right. That was a 47-yard field goal for Scott Norwood. He missed it. And the Bills never had a chance after that.
I didn't put my mouth on that ground.
Nope. if I kiss the ground in the bathroom...
what is it with you and the urinals and bathrooms? That's gross.
But I want to walk around when there's not as many fans in there. So as soon as it opens up to the public to get inside the stadium, because the players will be
you better go into the bathroom real quick because that's when it's at its cleanest.
Simba 2.
Simba 2, welcome.
Yeah, I might take a few shots in the bathroom if there's no one in there. I'm not going to take a picture of someone at the urinal. But
wow,
memories,
Derek.
like this is what the bathrooms look like. How the bathrooms look. I rate bathrooms. So
who wants a memory of a bathroom?
I can tell you the top. Well, if there's a 10 bathroom in Walt Disney World, like which bathrooms you should go in.
Someone's looking to get slapped. It's already happening. Don't worry.
And which bathrooms you should avoid. I would imagine though, and I probably don't really say this. I would imagine though, with it being built in 1973, they probably have those troughs, and that is the most uncomfortable thing to do.
Well, I'm sure they have stalls you can go into. Don't worry.
Why did you take me down this avenue?
You're the one that took yourself down. You started with wetting yourself.
It's 6 o'clock and we didn't talk about what we were doing.
Well, I told you we're doing Epic Universe, and we're doing Walt Disney World, and that's all you need to know. That's all. It's just all gonna come together, and we're just gonna have fun.
It's our friend's David's birthday on Tuesday.
We're celebrating his birthday. Yeah. We're celebrating Derek's birthday. We're celebrating my promotion. We're celebrating family and friendship.
We're celebrating life.
Yeah.
And but we're going to go to the Hoop-de-Doo review show. We've done that before. It's
Oh my
such
God.
a fun show.
Simba says so you're a bathroom scout now. He likes to rate the Disneyland
said.
bathrooms. He knows which ones are nicer than others. Yeah, I don't know.
Yep, I'm selective what cheeks my cheeks will sit on.
They usually have protectors
Not
that
always,
you put
though.
on.
Sometimes
Then you
have-
make your own with
Yes,
toilet paper.
You do.
I am not putting my bare cheeks on no bare toilet.
By the way, you will also have a 3-hour earlier time difference.
Earlier, we're going
It'll be-
3 hours ahead.
Should be later, but for us, it'll be 3 hours earlier. So when we get to Buffalo, it's really going to be 5 a.m. in the morning for us. Happiest potties on earth, right? That's right, Ben. But then we're the parks we're going to besides
You're
Epic
not
Universe,
helping, Ben.
We're going to Magic Kingdom.
You're just adding to it.
The day we do Magic Kingdom, we're going to go to the Hoop-de-Doo review, which is a stage show, like a vaudeville kind of show.
It's fun.
It's a great dinner and show.
Lots of fried chicken.
Yep.
And
strawberry shortcake.
Strawberry shortcake. It's so good.
It's about $75 for the cheaper seats.
It's all you can
it's
eat.
Worth it. Yep.
But really, I can only eat like one plate of food. It's so much food.
If you guys go to Walt Disney World, check out Hoop-de-Doo review at the Fort Wilderness Campground, which is where we're going to be staying because we're going to be in an RV. And then after we go to dinner, we're going to be heading back to Magic Kingdom because they have a new parade. They have a nighttime parade. So we're going to check that out. And then the next
it's
day,
going to be decorated for Halloween.
It
We're not
will.
doing the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, but we're going to see it all spookified. I love that word.
We're going to start the next day in Animal Kingdom, make our way over to Epcot.
Making our way downtown. No, I'm just like
we're going to eat at Space 220, which is like you're in a space dock.
And you go to outer space.
We do.
Literally, you go to outer space.
So it's cool how they do that. So we've ate there before. We're going to do that again. And then we're going to be meeting Jim and his family there. Disney Nerd Herders are going to meet us in the parks. Chris,
not in the parks.
Yeah, they're going to meet us at Epcot.
I thought it was going to be outside the parks.
No, they're meeting us after Space 220.
Oh, okay.
Disney Nerd Herders, and then Walt and Melissa are going to meet us there. And then on Friday, Jim is going to meet us, and I believe Charlie and Stacy are going to be meeting us there.
Oh, they're going to, okay, that's the second
Disney
time we'll
Springs.
meet. Okay,
yeah.
I forgot they were meeting in the park.
So we're meeting people. We're going to have an amazing time.
Yep.
I am going to cry.
We're going to have a magical time.
I'm going to cry just the being in that stadium, the memories, just what it means to me. I'm going to be a mess.
I'll be saying, there, and I'll sing Soft Kitty to you. In case you guys don't know that, that's from Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, so I can't tell you how I'm excited and glad that Greg is able to come along and experience it.
Thank you.
With me, and we're going to have a good time. So
yes.
you can't believe it's already here.
I'm excited for it all.
I work tomorrow. Greg works tomorrow on Friday.
I have an early
Friday
shift
night.
Friday, and then we'll be all set.
We'll be done. But thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. Again, thank you for the birthday wishes that's been coming from all these different places, from Facebook to Marco Polo's. Really appreciate it all. Sorry if I haven't got back to you yet. But other than that, we're looking forward to, and we'll see you soon.
Yep.
Jim, we'll see you soon.
Yep.
And with that, I'm Derek.
Gregory.
If you forget our names, it's okay, because I'm Little Explorer.
And I'm Big Explorer.
And as Walt Disney once said,
we are just getting started.
Ben said one thing. He said, I would think Derek would cry at the memories of the bathrooms at Disneyland too. Not some of them. Some of them are pretty scary. Carolyn Live, hello.
Welcome.
It's been a while since I've seen you.
Thank you for
some
joining.
Hollywood videos today.
Awesome.
And a taste test video.
Spooky times.
What
I
would
love
you guys like to post during the fall? We will definitely check that out, Carolyn. We're going to be posting some. We're going to have, when we come back, we'll be talking about more Halloween stuff. We got some spooky drinks that we plan to make.
We won't be live next week, but the following week we will be. And it'll be all Halloween for the rest of the month.
But thanks again, everyone, for joining us. Have a great night.
Have a good night.
And we'll talk to you soon.
Dilly.
Gary of the Beaches, please take it away.
Take us out.
Let me take this.
Have a spooky good week.
Spooky.